Hi, my name is Skippy. How are you? I have been sleeping a lot again. Ugh, I don't like it. But I don't know what's going on in my body. I'm kind of confused and scared at the same time, if that makes sense. I have to, they just threw another appointment for me on this week. So I got like four appointments, and then I got to stay in the hospital this weekend. Fun. That's all I'm saying. Oh, have you tried this stuff? It's amazing. Freaking water. These are like cheap. I love going to Costco. They got the best water for cheap. Speaking of water, you look thirsty, Duncan. I haven't been over here in a couple days. I think I'm gonna move my computer. Um, Simply because I don't like sitting on this chair. It sucks. I don't like being in this corner. It sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cute, it's adorable, whatever. I just don't need to be cooped up. I don't know. I think all I'm going to do is I get a small table. I'm going to mount the monitor and the computer. I'm going to put everything on this one little table and just have it close to my bed because I have no energy to do anything. So I figure if I have the shit closer to my bed, I'll probably do more crap because I'm like dead. But let's get Duncan started. I gotta touch his tutor. Come on, Duncan. Let's get it started. Da, 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 da. I remember one time I told Will I Am to stop making music, and he didn't listen. What a jerk. I was outside Public Enemy concert. That was also the night that I uh, hugged George Clinton. It was in the moment. I love his music. He did some bad things, just like other people do bad things. But whatever. His music is good. Oh yeah, I made lunch. Okay. Duly noted. These beans ain't as good as the other beans. The other beans are like barbecue, honey, sriracha. I don't know. They're good ass beans. These ones are just pork and beans. No flavor, just pork and or beans. That sriracha's good. Mm. Here's the weather report. It has been raining a lot in Los Angeles, California. which is great because we need it. Like, I'm glad I live where I live. I don't think I'm guaranteed a mudslide at all. They have houses out here built on the sides of cliffs, held up by like stilt supports. How you ensure that, I'll never figure out, considering how many earthquakes occur in Southern California. I remember one time, a long time ago, I was living on my friend's couch. We ate mushrooms, went to the beach, had fun, came up with a scenario that the trees, if they came to life, they were going to attack us, so we needed to arm ourselves with chainsaws. They never came to life. It was the magic mushrooms talking. But like I said, me and my buddy were on shrooms. Went back to Sherman Oaks where I was staying with them. I was watching the stucco ceiling move like tectonic plates and form these three-dimensional stalactites. It was pretty rad. And my buddy, he was dancing. Playing Clash live on Broadway. I remember when he was dancing, they had like one of those blinds that were like upright. And the way the sun would come through, would make these prismatic, lights just shoot out. And I just remember everything that was on the right side of the apartment just moved to the left side of the apartment. Everyone, moved over. Like, it felt like a truck just smashed into the apartment. My buddy looked at me. He was like, "What's that?" He goes, "Was that the fat guy downstairs?" And I was like, "No." I go, "I think that was an earthquake." He goes, "Oh shit, what should we do?" I go, "Let's have a party." So we had an instant earthquake party. Walked down to Rite Aid. Bought burgers and a grill, buns, condiments. We had a barbecue. We survived the earthquake. Yeah, I'm never getting these beans again. These beans suck. Any of their van camps or something. Blech. Anyhow, it's an earthquake party. And much like these beans, tragedy occurred 2 days later. Because that was on September 9th, 2011. Two days later, I'm working at the corporate coffee house at Sunset in La Brea. It was the last day I ever had coffee, too. First time, too. I never liked coffee. Love the smell. Never liked the flavor. One time I used coffee to, my dad told me it would help make you take a dump. He wasn't wrong. I was getting off morphine. I have a steel rod in my leg and a steel hinge for an ankle because I am the worst skateboarder ever. Flat out. But yeah, I shattered my ankle skateboarding at my uncle's 50th birthday party. Ugh. No wonder why fish live in it. Do fish ever get thirsty? Oh, shut up. Yeah, I shattered my ankle skateboarding. That shit sucked. After I got to the hospital, I was all doped up on morphine. Couldn't poop. I got the best dad on earth. He just wanted me to feel good. He's like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "Rent porn." Had to go to the fucking the video store with that one with saloon doors. They know you're going to the dirty section. But he gave me some coffee to help, because I was constipated. Folgers, I believe. Next thing you know, I'm at the porno bookstore and I got to take a dump horribly. And I'm on crutches. Okay, my leg is out of commission. It's covered in. I don't even like thinking about it. I don't get flashbacks ever, but that thing gives me flashbacks. But anyway, I went to this place next door called the New York Hot Dog, and I said, "Hey, can I use your bathroom? I'm on crutches. I mean, it's an emergency." They're like, "You need to buy something." I'm like, "You fucking bitch!" I'm like, "Hot chocolate. Can I use your bathroom?" So she said, "Yeah." Went in, and I remember because she was such a bitch. Like you can't see that I'm like obviously on crutches in need of assistance, right? You had to fucking set that hurdle for me when I was ready to fucking pinch a loaf on the emergency tip. But I made her life a living hell because in the bathroom there was a toilet and a slop sink, and the slop sink was high enough for me to put my butt into, and so I made a slop in that sink. I'm not proud of it, but oh, shut up. If you weren't proud of it, you wouldn't be talking about it right now. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. But man, yeah, that thing was huge. But holy crap, if I had done that in the porno bookstore, oh, it would have been the talk of the town. I would have made the newspaper. They would have had the fucking local like action helicopter come catch me. We got shit pants on the way home. He's on crutches. He's not going very fast. But yeah, September 11th, and that shit sucked. I remember everything was fine until this dude came in. He's like, "Hey, did you hear on the news some plane crashed in the World Trade Center? Pretty crazy, huh?" That shit sucked. And I was working 3 jobs at the time. I was working 2 of them that day. And we went home early from work from the corporate coffee house for obvious reasons. And then later on that night, I had to go answer phones at the Comedy Store. Yeah. No show tonight. No show tonight. I'm petrified. No show tonight. Yeah, that shit sucked. Right, Duncan? Right, Duncan? Duncan? Okay. You're good. But, yeah. So, that's my story. That's, instant earthquake parties are cool. Yeah, anytime tragedy happens, have a party. Why not? That's what I think I might do this weekend because when the Dodgers were winning all the time, go Dodgers. I'm not a Dodger fan, but go Dodgers. Thank you for feeding me cheaply at the Panda Express because they had the $6 2 item plate. It used to be $5, but I'm not going to go into detail about that. But $6 2 item plate. I got so many of them that I have enough points for a family meal for free. And I was thinking maybe about when I'm in the hospital, just seeing if one of my buddies will go pick it up, come over, and we can just. I'll eat Chinese food with the nurses because honestly, I mean, I love the my family loves the VA hospital. Like the way they treat me and the way they treat my family, overwhelming. Overwhelming how wonderful they treat me. And I'm going back this weekend. Hey, give them some Chinese food. They're good folks. There's a lot of veterans that treat them like shit, and I am not one of those assholes. I hate that. Ugh. I almost wanted to, like I got out of my one surgery and I was just dead to the world. And there was this old piece of shit who was yelling at nurses, calling them cunts, and I was like, nope, not on my watch, bitch. I'm like, they're here to serve you and make you feel better. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, he sounded old as shit. I asked him what war he was in. Civil. I'm quick with it. Whatever. Anyhow, that was It was a good bean dog, but it wasn't as good as the last bean dog. That was 3 of 7. Alright. More food later. Alright, I'll talk to you later. I'm Skippy. Have a great day. Stay awesome. Bye.